Hi guys, this is Brooke. I am a leader in the Idaho 3%. For those of you that know me, you know I don't do videos. Many people do videos. They do multiple videos back to back to back. I'm not one for videos, but this one's an important one. I wanted to get all my really thoughts and ducks in one place at one time. There's a lot of things going on in this country that we all hear about, we all know about. The United Nations is on U.S. soil training U.S. police officers in major cities. One of their targets is extremists, and their definition of extremists is people like you and me who believe in our constitutional rights. We believe in the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. We've got sheriffs that are trying to get BLM and U.S. Forest Service out of their counties. They are constitutional sheriffs, and they are being run over by the federal government. We've got other sheriffs that have been in office so long and have taken that power to their head, and they are doing very illegal things in their county, and they're bullying people in their county in order to keep people from standing up against them. We've got people who are being ticketed for their grill smoke going in their neighbor's backyard. We've got kids being harassed at schools for flying a Confederate flag on their personal vehicle, for drawing a Confederate flag. They're being called racist. There's a race war going on in this country. There's a war against police and a war against our military members. I'm here to tell you that I will stand, and I will stand till my last dying breath in order to defend the constitutional rights and the American people. Right now, we have a huge refugee problem, not only here in Idaho, but across the United States. They're planning on bringing in over 100,000 refugees over the next year and a half, essentially. These refugees are coming in under the guise that they're women and children coming in and escaping war and terror in their own countries. We have found that many of them are not women and children. In fact, they are military-aged men, and we have heard that women and children who were in fact on the list to come over as refugees are being threatened out of their place in the refugee program in order to get these military-aged men over here under the guise of militants, Syrian militants. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. Anybody who knows me can tell you that. I'm not a fearmonger. I don't buy into, any conspiracy type stuff. I work based on facts and vetted information, and I do vet information. I'm very good at it. What I can tell you is there is slowly but surely Patriots are coming out of the woodwork. There's many of us who voice our opinion. We physically stand up. We physically protect other people's rights. We're all about it. The reality is there's a lot more that stand in the shadows and say, well, I'm so glad that you guys do this because I don't want to be on a list, or I don't want to be in the spotlight, or I don't want to create any strife for myself. The time for standing in the shadows is over. I am challenging anyone who believes in the Constitution, who enjoys the freedoms of being an American citizen, who wants to see this country back to a way that our forefathers intended. I am challenging you to come out of the woodworks and either join one of the groups within the Patriot movement, or just stand and have your voice be heard. This overrun of government is getting out of control. The time for being scared of being on a list is over. I want them scared of being on our list. I want government employees to understand that there comes a time when they have to choose between doing what's right and a paycheck. Many elected officials, almost all elected officials, took an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States. I'm challenging you to uphold your oath. I'm challenging you to uphold your oath, or I promise you we will be on your doorstep, and we will make sure you are out of that office, and we will do it completely legally. There are groups out there that are calling for illegal things. There are people out there that are tin hat wearing conspiracy theorists doing some very extreme things. That's not us. I promise you this. We will stand on your doorstep and we will demand that you leave. I will plaster you on every news station I possibly can, and I will provide them every proof that they need that you are corrupt. We have governors and lieutenant governors who are lining their pockets with the cattlemen's associations, with BLM, with U.S. Forest Service, with the State Department of Lands agencies, with the Fish and Game agencies. It's over. We have elected officials that are lining their pockets with the gas and oil fracking industry and the property rights versus mineral rights. That's over. We are on to you. We are watching you. You are on our list. And it's time for patriots to stand up and stop being scared. Women specifically, I'm calling all of you out. Every woman out there who believes in their rights and wants to leave this country to their children in a manner that we can die peacefully, and we can we know we're leaving them with everything that we could fight for. The time for calling this a man's world in this patriot movement, the time for being scared of, being that woman standing next to the man, that time is over. Put your big girl panties on. It's time to put your skills and knowledge into this movement. I'm not saying everybody's got to get all geared up and go out and shoot rifles with the boys, but we have a place for you in this movement. We will find a place that's comfortable for you. We have many, many women who have never shot a weapon before, and that's fine. And if you want to learn, we're here to teach you. We will absolutely teach you. Angelia, who is the national 3% president, is a woman in this movement, and she makes big strides. Casey out of West Virginia as well. We have many members right here in Idaho. My assistant zone leader and another assistant zone leader, Ty and Jasmine, along with Vicky and Christina and Kristen and Stacy. And I'm sorry if I've left you out because we have an abundance of them. Oregon and Washington also have many. Angela and Tanya, off the top of my head, Brandy, many, many, many women in the Patriot movement that make differences. They don't all go out and train with the boys. They don't all stand up physical security at operations. They don't all want to. And that's okay. They have their skills. They apply their skills. They utilize what they know, and they contribute to this movement in every possible way they can. And they're loud. They stand. Stand with them. Stand with these guys. Many of the men in this movement appreciate the women who stand side by side with them. Believe me, they do. And I've been told personally on many occasions that they do. I, right now, want to put on notice every single employee or official of the government or any three-letter agency. I want to challenge you. I want to challenge you to draw the line between doing what's right and a paycheck. Stop enforcing unconstitutional policies, administrative procedures, laws. Stop serving illegal documents such as cease and desist orders that were created inter office with no judge's signature, trying to force people off their land. Stop telling people that you don't have a choice. Everybody has a choice. And now's the time to make that choice. I'm calling out every patriot in this country, not just those that stand on every chance they get, but more so those that stand in the shadows and say, I'm so glad that you guys do this. No, it's time for you to stand with us. We absolutely have to start standing. Otherwise, this country is going to go downhill very quickly. It already is. It already is. I'm going to challenge all those people out there that walk around every day with blinders on and have no idea what I'm talking about right now. I'm going to challenge you to get on Google. I want you to Google Bundy Ranch, the real story of what happened at Bundy Ranch. I want you to Google Sugar Pine Mine, the real story. Don't read MSNBC's version of it or Fox News's version of it. I want you to read those versions of it that are not mainstream media. TVOI News, they are a good source for a lot of facts. The Vice magazine did a great article. It was slightly leftist, but they really did try to fairly represent what happened at Sugar Pine Mine. I want you to really truly dig into these situations. It's not hard to find the truth. It's not hard to find the information. If you know of a situation where a sheriff is overstepping his bounds, or the federal government is overstepping their bounds and the sheriff is trying to stop them, or a VA or a veteran who the VA is trying to take away their Second Amendment rights for no apparent reason, or any other situation where someone's rights are being trampled, I implore you to reach out for help. There are patriots out there that will help you, myself included. I will protect my children, this country, and my beliefs and the American people and their right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness with my last dying breath. The wolves are out there, and they are running rampant, and the sheep are as blind as they come. I'm a sheepdog, and I will protect the flock till my last dying day. My question is, will you?